going, guys? It's Death Monkey. Today I'm going to be talking about some rather interesting findings from the Black Ops 7 key art. Now, yesterday we actually did get the reveal of Call of Duty Black Ops 7 during the Xbox Game Showcase, but apparently I've dug a little bit deeper into the key art and found out some rather interesting things. Now, in yesterday's video, I did bring up about these two dates. As you guys can see, we've got 06-2035 and 06-2025. Now, those two are obviously 06-2025 will be referencing the Black Ops 2 Judgment Day, otherwise known as Corliss Dia in the Black Ops 2 campaign. So that is really interesting there. 06-2035. Now, this could potentially maybe be like the time frame that we're currently looking at for this campaign. So that is really interesting to think about there. I think they are referenced like elsewhere in the image as well. So I think they're like referenced right here, where my cursor currently is. So that is really interesting to think about there. So obviously there is references like all over the place for those two dates. Then I was taking a look a little bit deeper into this, and if you look very carefully, first of all, you can see we've got the name Avalon, which is going to be the name of the new Warzone map. So that is really interesting there. You can see that in a little bit of orange text right here where my cursor is. Further down, there is references of Kagan. Now, Kagan is the name of the lady who we saw during the trailer, speaking to David Mason. So that is really interesting. So there's the name Kagan right there, guys, for those who are looking for it in that little orange bar. Also, if you look very carefully, elsewhere in the image, we can actually get some coordinates. Now, they're a bit hard to read, so I was having a bit of difficulty actually trying to work out what it actually says. So I would use some sort of enhancement tool to see if we can distinguish the numbers. Now, I can make out maybe a couple of them, to be quite honest with you. So we've got 35 at the beginning there and 139 potentially. So basically I got a couple of friends of mine, Killer Stitch and New K, to basically see if they can work it out from their end. But apparently Killer Stitch has used some sort of enhancement tool to basically work this out apparently. So as you guys can see, if you rotate the image, then use some sort of enhancement tool, potentially in Photoshop or something like that, we can work out that it pretty much says 35.6764 north by 139.6500 east. Now, if you were to go into Google Maps and basically type in that said coordinates, it does come up to an area in Tokyo, Japan. So we don't. That's the only information that we currently have available to us at this present moment in time. But if you were to zoom in on this, it actually comes up to a high school. Now, I'm not exactly sure if that has any relevance to the actual campaign, but we'll have to wait and see. But it appears as though that this will have something to do with Japan. So that is most likely going to be a location within the Black Ops 7 campaign. Also, I might aforemention those dates. So 6-20-35. So obviously there was a 25 as well. So obviously this will have reference to the Corliss Dia Judgment Day from Black Ops 2's campaign. We're not exactly sure what 6-20-35 could be in reference to, but obviously the new Black Ops 7 game will be set during 2035, so we'll have to wait and see if that 20th of June has any sort of significance, but we'll have to wait and see. There is also active protocol and section sec breach. Now, section is David Mason's call-out name, if that makes sense. If you remember, during the Black Ops 2 campaign, he was referred to as Section. So that is really interesting to think about. Active Protocol, not exactly sure what this could be referring to, but that's really interesting to think about. Also, Killer Stitch did notice during the Season 4 key art that we got for Call of Duty Black Ops 6, there is actually references of the map of Japan. So that is really interesting. So if you were to lighten the image up, you can make out the outline of the islands of Japan. So that is really interesting to think about there, guys. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of this in the comments box down below. If anyone else managed to work out anything else, if we've got like a higher res version of the key art keepers, let me know in the comments box down below. I'll do my best to cover that on the channel. Nuke made out an interesting call, so as you guys can see from this image, we can more or less work out that is most likely either going to be Japanese or Chinese. We don't have any. I don't think we've got anybody who's able to translate that, but that is really interesting to think about there. If anyone else managed to translate that piece of text into English, again, let me know in the comments box down below. I'll do my best to keep you guys updated on the channel. Obviously, if you haven't already, I have actually reacted to the trailer, so make sure you guys do check that out, which I will leave annotated at the end of this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button and upload, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace out.